now that are selling over 1,000. You can guarantee. You can
Mm.
guarantee Ski is doing that. You can guarantee Lauren Taylor's doing that. You can guarantee Ermsey. He's a guaranteed a big seller there. And then everyone else just has to hustle. Blake Jameson, he's got to hustle to get his stuff out there. You've got to
Yeah.
come up with some sort of chase card now to keep anything interested in your set.
Yeah, which is, I mean, that's quite an interesting development that artists are going to are starting to drop these little extras in to try and encourage you to keep buying the cards. I mean, at the end of the day, they're looking out for their business and their product at the end of the day. So it makes sense that we're starting to see these again. They were pretty popular when they did them in Project 2020. But yeah, I think it's good they didn't do it from the start because it's sort of like you said, like you've already said, it's already kind of overwhelming enough at 4 cards a day. But if you're looking at 4 cards a day plus chase cards plus artist specials and goodness knows whatever else, then yeah, it's going to get way out of hand. But yeah, what we're seeing now, I guess, is the people who are collecting their artists are collecting their artists. I'm sure there's some people out there who are going for the complete set, but yeah, you can see, like you say, we've got 4 artists who are still doing consistently solid numbers, and that the rest I think are on the struggle bus slightly.
Absolutely. Like I said, like you really have to hype it now. Oh, Party is always
A
gonna be the one.
party, yeah, party, another one, of course, yeah,
Party, yeah. But I mean,
and Bronson, right?
yeah, like I said, he at least Bronson has stuck with it. He's doing 1971,
71, yeah,
1971 Yankees, and that's his set. Like I
yeah,
appreciate that. It's gonna look great. Like I said,
yeah,
I've been trying to sneakily pick up a few here and there. The set's gonna look amazing when it's all together.
yeah.
You can't fault with that.
When I have them all and I have them all on my wall, I get the lovely picture. Don't worry.
Yeah, you know what? So, funny enough, I just bought. I need to buy more, but I bought 10 of the 130 point cases in black. So I
Wow,
want to take them
okay.
all out there so they can really pop out there. Because I think with the
Wow.
colors and certain are there. That and I had a $50 Amazon gift card. I
Oh,
could only
nice
go to
one.
the States, and I was like, "What the heck am I going to buy in the States?" It's like, am I going to buy like peanut butter M&Ms and ship it over? I get it
Oh
anyways.
fuck yes, that's the only answer to that. Yes, buy the fucking M&Ms.
Well, I said so. That and I've got to get a shipment for my brother. He's got a few things of mine. So like I have Glenn's whiskey that I bought. So
Glenn is
I know
watching.
Glenn's watching.
Glenn is
So
watching. He's given me shit about liking GQ and Ginter because they're just the same every year, which is true. They are just the same every year. I still really like them. I know I'm a creature of habit. What can I tell you?
so I have his whiskey, and I have I got a bottle of Kraken rum for Seattle
For the
Kraken.
hockey, oh, I love it.
Yeah, exactly. So they came out with like a hockey one when it had like 7 cities there, and Seattle was doing one of them there. So I was kind of like, you know what, I'll get that one, and I'll probably just drink it and keep the bottle. But
Yeah, that's excellent, man. That's cool. I'm glad that got off the ground. That's quality.
So I was like, well, you know what, I got $50 to spend. What am I buying? I thought about buying like a box of something. I was like, no, I'll do something more fun. Like
Something more fun with it. Yeah, quite right, man.
130 case with it. Anyways.
Cool. So yeah, Project 7070 it will carry on. What are we now? We must be getting on for 2/3 of the way through. Not quite.
Yes. So we are. God, we got card 400. So yeah. So 4/10.
Yeah, this is going to go right up until like December 31st, right? That's going to have to. Or maybe even spill it in it. Mind you, maybe not. I don't know. Let's not sit and do the maths on it just now.
Let's not try to do the math now. That we have a long day to go. I mean, you figure, okay, there is 600 cards to go, 400 at 4 a day. You're looking at
So that's another 100 days. So 3 plus
100 days.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the wax pack stuff come out as well. That'll be interesting. So
Yeah,
obviously not just the cards. Each artist is doing a reimagined wax pack as well.
Yeah, I've seen parties. He's shown it a few times,
has he?
unless he's
Okay.
changing it. It's pretty cool. So
Yeah,
unless it was.
a nice change. I imagine those will do well to pique the interest again. I wonder if Topps is maybe considering bringing them forward to try and reinvigorate the program. It'll be interesting to see about the release for that. But
Yeah,
time will tell.
Time will tell. So who knows? It's gonna be one of those things. I think like I said, I think they tried to go too much too quickly, and it's just killed it off for themselves. So
Yeah. Like I say, when they had to go from 3 to 4 cards a day, like I say, it did feel like they had shot themselves in the foot slightly. Anyway, cool. Thanks for that, Jason. That's Project 70 roundup once again. We'll touch on it next week. See if we've scraped the barrel. Got any new lows next week? We'll see. Look out for the cards at the end of the weekend. That seems to be the trend so far. So yeah, moving back to, I guess, all things digital now, and Topps Bunt, possibly my favourite Topps product at the moment. I am loving the Bunt again.
Bunt's great. Like I said, you guys may give me abuse about Bunt. I like the tribute of it. I like the grind. I like sending 50 trade offers a day to people to build my sets. And you know what? I've had a great time. I think I've hit 10 iconics.
Yeah.
And this thing, I've not bought one pack. I might have more than one account, but
yeah. So yeah, let the people know how many accounts you have at the moment that you're grinding Bunt on.
I'm grinding Bunt on 4 accounts.
He's not addicted at all. It's hilarious. So yeah, I mean that's not bad. It's still a pretty good hit rate. I've had two iconics so far on 2 different accounts. And it was funny when you were up last week. Obviously, you sat and opened a pack next to me in 5 minutes and hit an iconic. And 5 minutes later, I opened a pack and I hit an iconic as well, which was rather odd. Two of us essentially sitting next to each other, and hit a back-to-back iconics. So yeah, that was kind of fun. But yeah, the grinding tribute's been really good. Man, some of these sets that they release in tribute, I kind of wish they would release them in the physical card world as well. They come up with some like really interesting, I mean, they come out with some crap as well. But
a lot of crap ones. Those weekly sets are crap.
Yeah, the weekly sets are pants. And the one kind of, oh, my phone's dead. What's happened to my phone? Oh no, it's okay. I thought my phone had like totally died. Yeah, and there's one recently that's kind of very architecturally inspired, I guess. I'm going to quickly look it up while I mumble crap. Glory.
Glory, yeah, you like the Glory
ugly.
One. Oh no.
No, I don't like the Glory one. I think it's
no. I that was it. I was really glad Bowman came out this week or last week because I like Bowman, but I'm okay with waiting another week of grinding all my tribute stuff out because it's not anything great. And if you don't buy everything in the first hour, all of the special cards get snapped right up.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But you were saying before the show that apparently we can link our phones up and do a live stream on it. So I think I'm going to try to save my coin, which is pretty much impossible because
because you're so addicted.
Let's put it this way: like I was hoping that no hitter was going to happen last night, so I got that bonus 25,000 points. I was rooting for it.
That's tough, man. When the only reason you're hoping for a no hitter is so you can get extra coins in Bunt. That's kind of funny. But yeah, I mean they have this stuff like the designs like Storm is one of the sets at the moment. For those of you watching along live, I'll hold it up to my camera, but it's my green screen's going to blow out the water. But yeah, so you have kind of cool, interesting card designs like this that they come up with just for Bunt. I could do like a described version for the podcast. So yeah, it's called Storm, and basically it's player images. We've got 3 Jason Durs. This is interesting. Or 2 Jason Durs.
My froze, so we're gonna have to deal with me on this one.
Oh my god. I don't. Oh, there we go. Now it's fixed. Yeah, that was really strange. Oh, that was very quick of you to dial in off your phone.
I'm not gonna say it's the first time that happened.
Yeah, so like I was panicking because I saw you drop off the thing. Like I said, some of these designs that come out like Storm. Storm's a pretty cool set. I think that would look pretty good on a physical card. It looks a little bit like one of the Topps X designs from last year. But yeah, I kind of wish that some of the art that they do for the digital sets and Bunt, I think would look really cool as actual physical card sets. It would be kind of cool if they did that.
I agree. Like I said, I think some of the sets are really cool. Like I'm looking forward to seeing what else they come out with. I mean, like I said, we bashed the weekly cards there, but I have a guy I know who did a weekly set, actually pretty awesome. And funny enough, with all my crazy trades that I've made for my tribute, people actually asked me for those cards. And I said, no, actually, I know the guy that made them, so I'm going to pass. but thank you.
That's really quite interesting. The tribute event's been pretty good on Bunt. We've had series 2 of Bowman, is that right? Was the
Yep, Series 2
second.
Bowman.
Yeah, because I didn't do any of the first series, so that's which is why I'm a little bit behind. Like I said, I'm a bit more of a coin hoarder. Like I say, I'm sitting at just over 3 million coins on my main account, and on my other one, I think I've got like 1.8 or something as well. So yeah, I'm a bit of a hoarder. I tend not to go mad on the packs unless events tell me that I have to. And even then, I'm like, I'm going to spend my money. You know, like it's like real money. Oh, I've back to two Jason Durs again. This is wild.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go. Back to there. You go. Restart the computer or restart the application.
Hey, that's it, man. You could do my job. Turn it off and turn it on again, right?
Exactly. Yeah, make the big bucks. But yeah, I mean that was it. I mean, I think I was more of like, like, okay, great, I'm just gonna buy these cards there. I didn't when I first started, and now, like I said, I'll probably save my up. I'm assuming there'll be a Series 3 on Tribute. I'll just save my money for that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite a cool thing you do. I'll need to look at the technical capabilities of doing it, but yeah, you can like cast off your phone and live stream it to Twitch and stuff like that. So yeah, we should do a bunt night. We'll need to try and figure that out one time. That'd be kind of that might be a pretty interesting live stream. Just sitting ripping packs on bunt. I think it'd be kind of fun. We'll get some seltzer. We'll have a party.
Yeah. All right. Now let us know if you actually would watch that or not. It might just be a solo show between me, you, and
who cares?
We'll have to pay Ross and Kat to watch it. Guys, come on, sweet.
Yeah, come comment on our live stream. We're opening 10 packs of cards. Yeah,
like I said, I mean, I like it because the sets are small. It's not like I'm trying to like make this huge set there. It's just like, okay, you're just kind of going and put the sets on it. And like I said, we've had the same conversation when I was up there. You know what? I don't feel like I need to buy much cards because of it.
No, it helps scratch an itch. It really does help scratch an itch for like opening stuff and and obviously like being able to trade and things like that. It's phenomenally easy because it's all contained within an app. But yeah, it really does help. Like scratch that pack opening itch. At least I find it does. I know just doing like the mystery boxes and trying to complete the base sets, which are it's a bit of an endeavor if you're just sitting trying to grind it and not really trade them out. I haven't really been trading too hard to try and fill them. Just try to fill them from crafting and opening boxes and stuff like that. And I'll throw stuff in if I need to trade with somebody to get something for tribute or like I'm trying to do the postseason set and and just plodding away at those. Then I'll ask for some base set needs and stuff in with it. But yeah, I'm trying not to specifically trade to fill out base sets. But yeah, it's really fun. I enjoy it. It's a fun thing to sit and do on your phone. It's a good use of Apple's greatest technology.
Exactly. And like I said, how much money I spent? Zero. I spent zero money on it. Like this is what me. You know what? We'll have to do it. Maybe if we actually do this, we'll have to actually spend like 10 or 20 pounds to see.
Yeah, I spent 99p. I took the 99p welcome to bunt deal, which was like 50,000 coins and some diamonds and some super packs and stuff like that. And that's it. 99. So I think 99p is all I've spent on it.
So yeah, you're doing good. Yeah, I'm at the point now. I think I'm just trading for like Mariners needs that I don't have.
Trying to get all those shit long cars.
and we had this conversation. So as a Mariner fan, you're like, oh yeah, nobody wants the Mariners, but you've got Griffey, you've had A-Rod, you've got Ichiro. Everyone fucking loves these guys. Like
and nobody gives up their cards, right?
Exactly. Yeah, it was like I have a Johnny Bench iconic card, and I can't trade with any Reds fan because he played for the Reds, and I can't go. Oh, give me your Griffey for it, and like, nah, I prefer Griffey over Bench. I'm stuck with it. Same thing. Like I had an Angel fan. I've got a Rod Crew iconic that I'm trying to trade for a Griffey. And guy's like, nah. As much as he was the Angel, like I prefer Griffey. Like no one wants to trade me their cards.
That's crazy. Yeah, because in the real world, nobody touches Ichiro cards that aren't Mariners cards, basically.
It's so funny you say that. Like I tried to trade with a guy earlier, and he's just like, he was a Yankee fan, and if you're on bunt, make sure you use your team logo so I can send you offers of players you need from your team. Don't use the stupid logos they give you for the anniversary stuff, or if you bought 100 packs. Nobody cares if you bought 100 packs of cards to get your damn bunt thing. It just says you're a sucker because you spent. You bought 100 packs of cards of whatever crappy set that was.
Nobody gives a shit about your Independence Day logo.
That's the one. It was Independence Day. Yes, it was. Congratulations, you bought 100 packs of Independence. My hat's off to you. And I tried to trade this guy who was a Yankee fan for an Ichiro card. And he's just like, yeah, no, Ichiro is one of my favorite players. I loved him when he played for the Yankees. So I was like, oh man, like I try to ignore that one. It's like getting rid of Marlin. Like who remembers Ichiro as a Marlin besides Drew?
Well, yeah, he got his 3,000th hit as a Marlin, didn't he?
Yeah,
I
well,
know that from the commercial breaks in MLB TV.
yeah, but I mean that's it. It's like, would you ever buy an Ichiro card or jersey with him in a Marlin, other than maybe his 3,000 hit card?
Yeah, like his tops now, I imagine probably did pretty well for his 3,000th hit as a Marlin. But yeah, like you think Ichiro, you don't think even the years that he spent on the Yankees, like I would still consider Ichiro a Mariner. I nearly forgot what team it was for, and that would have been shocking.
Yeah, that team in Seattle
That
thing
team
there.
in
Yeah,
Seattle, yeah, the Kraken, right? Yeah,
yeah. But yeah, that's one of those things there. I mean, you forget like that. I mean, it's so I had to look it up. It was Vlad Guerrero Senior played for the Rangers for one season. I went, what? I don't remember this. Like I said, the Expos, sure. Yeah, Angels, absolutely. The Rangers.
here you go. So I've been feverishly eBaying while we've been chatting away here. Top Spot Iconic MLB Ichiro Suzuki. Yours, sir, for $94.09.
What?
Yeah, sell that, man. You can buy and sell bunch stuff on eBay.
All right, you gotta go look to see. You know what? I'll do this after the show. There.
Oh, here's the 2021 Tribute one.
Which one?
The Jewel Relic.
Oh, the Mariner one I have.
With Griffey, yeah. So
Yeah.
2021 Top Spot Tribute. Ichiro and Griffey, purple event exclusive digital iconic card. $40 on eBay at the moment.
$40. All right.
Yeah,
I'm rich
Yes,
now.
sir, there we go. Who needs actual cards and who needs NFTs when we can just do it in bunt?
Of course, we'll see if anyone's actually bought it at $40. But,
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it's for sale at the moment for $40 or best offer.
And how much in shipping? That's the real question. Is because you were saying that they get you on the shipping.
Sure, they're not going to ship you for free shipping. Free shipping.
Somebody was charging you shipping on one of their stuff that were sending their bunt stuff.
Wow, that's outrageous.
So yes, I know what I'm doing when this show is over.
Yeah,
I'm
eBay.
Yep, I'll see.
Go trade it for some Project 70 cards. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. We'll figure out who the bigger sucker is.
Yeah. Actually, the most expensive iconic card on eBay right now, and it seems we've disappeared off down this wormhole, is Topps Bunt Derek Jeter farewell signature from 2014.
Oh, wow.
It's on. There's only 50 of them. There's one on at the minute for $500.
Wow.
So there you go. You can go and never mind giving your 99p to Topps, where Apple take 30%. Go on eBay and give some dude $500 for an iconic Derek Jeter gold signature. It's a pretty sweet looking card, to be fair, but.
I know where my iconics I don't like are going. They're going straight on eBay.
Go straight on eBay. Absolutely. There you go. Get yourself a few quid. You could buy some more. 130 point black.
I would say clean and press.
Get some more clean and press. There you go. Yeah. Oh well, yeah. So that's some bunt news. Yes. Excellent. So staying with all things digital, NFTs, which we've talked a little bit about. We've not had any more news really from Topps about what they're doing. We've obviously seen Bazooka Joe. I think there's some Street Fighter stuff come out as well. But interestingly enough, the platform that Topps use for their NFTs, so wax.io, were recently giving away a free pack of Street Fighter stickers, I think it was, to help them stress test a new checkout experience, which is a reasonably interesting development. One thing everybody hated about the first Topps NFT baseball drop was that the checkout experience was terrible. People getting charged multiple times. I mean, everybody got their money back, and it all happened automatically. And it took maybe, I think, sort of 12 plus hours to sort out, but it's still an inconvenience, right? So yeah, the checkout and the queuing process was non-existent. It was just a free-for-all. And then their checkout kept crashing. They were using Stripe, which is, basically a web store. And so when you've got hundreds of thousands of people trying to buy, it's obviously going to collapse. So they appear to be moving to a queue system, very similar. In fact, it might even be the same system that Topshop are using. Yeah. So you join a queue, you get put in your queue. It tells you how many people are in front of you. Once you get to the front of your queue, you get X amount of time to complete your purchase, and then after that, thanks and cheerio. So you're going to be able to tell, I think, fairly early doors if you're actually going to get a release. If there's, but then, with that being said, I don't know if there's going to be any limits put on this time. I mean, I think it was 10 of each that you could buy in the
It was
first
10 of
drop,
each.
yeah, if I remember correctly. So you'll be able to do some maths and figure out if you're actually going to be in a position to get them. But it looks like they're trialing and hopefully moving to a much better organized queue system. Now, whether it be first come, first serve to get in the queue, or if they'll do it like Top Shot, where they put you in a holding room and then you're randomly assigned a position in the queue, we will find out in due time, I guess. But hopefully, a much more pleasant experience coming to wax.io for the next baseball NFT release, if indeed there is another baseball NFT release. I saw
You
that.
know there will be.
Hopefully,
Absolutely.
yeah, hopefully it was a lot of fun. The price of Bitcoin went up, I think 13% or something yesterday. So perhaps the first dip or one of the dips for crypto has passed, and maybe it's starting to recover. So if they were holding it back because of like value concerns, then maybe we're starting to see a bit of a turnaround. Like I say, physical season two has been out for a while now. So if they were going to try and run it like they did with the first release, where it came out around about the same time as Series 1, they've sort of missed that boat a little bit, but we'll wait and see. Really difficult. It's difficult to predict anything with Tops, and try to predict the NFTs from Tops has been impossible. So
Exactly, but I mean, they're making money hand over fist on this. So
oh yeah,
and
it's money for all drop. Yeah, we've discussed this before. Yeah, they already have all the designs done in Bunt, and then they just convert them to an NFT. Thanks very much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it costs them $100 to make an NFT.
Yeah,
Great.
there you go. Yeah, gas fees.
And don't forget, we had that member who sold his Trout card for $29,000.
That is correct. Yeah, so we have a group here in the UK, Top Bunt, UK and EU, I think it is, and one of the group members, we won't say his name just in case he doesn't want it out there, but he was kind enough to share in the group. He sold an iconic, or that's not what they called it.
No, it was like a 1 of 80.
Yeah,
Mike
1 of
Trout
80 Mike
short
Trout.
print.
I'll quickly look. I'll look it up quick for just a shade over $27,000 or $29,000. So yeah, I mean, massive congratulations on that one. That's pretty.
Because it was, if you remember, the first NFT of Mike Trout sold for $80,000. It was the same one as that. It was the same one of there. So he waited out the dip. And
what dip?
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I mean, but yeah. So obviously, he you're looking at $30,000, 20,000 pounds on an NFT. So clearly, people are still buying out there. Like I said, it might have scared off a few people there, but people have money to spend on it.
Yeah, I think if people are into the whole crypto thing, like they're fully on board, they're fully on board with this as well. There we go. $27,308.73. It was at the wax exchange rate at that point. So yeah, a huge congratulations on that. It is a pretty awesome looking card actually.
I mean, that's got to be the biggest sale for a EU UK collector that we know of.
Yeah, far. I mean, it's got to be up there kind of all time. I mean, we could go and do a deep dive in the data, but not whilst we're live streaming a podcast.
No, but I meant just in general, card or digital card, either way. Like you said, you don't see that kind of stuff there unless someone's got some sort of basketball card 1-of-1 that they pulled from there, and that would be our NFL card. It's just not something you see in any of the groups I'm in. And you might have more experience of this. I've seen people selling their cards. Well, I got X amount of money for this, but I mean that's just crazy money.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Yeah, I think generally if people are trading or people are buying and selling at that level, like they're not really flexing in Facebook groups because they don't have to.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean? And that is not a criticism of our member who sold that car. That's not what that comment was aimed at. But if you're regularly buying and selling it at those kind of levels, you're probably not doing it in Facebook groups. You're doing it.
Yeah. You're not playing Topps Bunt. Let's put it that way.
You're not playing Topps Bunt, or maybe you are, and you've got like platinum access. You're paying your $1,500. You're paying your $1,500 a month, and you're getting that VIP life, in Topps Bunt.
Yeah, and if you're wondering about that, we are trying to find somebody that spends that kind of money on it just to have a chat with them.
Yeah, because it would be interesting.
Yeah. So, but yeah, congratulations. Like I said, that's one of those one-of-a-kind polls you always have, and you sell while you can because
absolutely,
you never know. I mean, that buys a really nice vacation somewhere.
It really does. Yeah. Even with the gas fee on it, you'll still be fine, right? So yeah, again, massive congratulations. That was really cool to see that story and to happen to somebody that's in the physical collecting space as well. As we know them in the card groups as well. So yeah,
So
that's
do you
really
get
cool.
charge a percentage on the gas fee, or is it just a flat fee?
I don't know. I transferred all my wax. I sold my wax offline and just transferred it to its new owner. I didn't go through the full process,
Right. Okay.
so
Yeah,
I'm not too sure how it all worked.
I still have a lot of wax. I think I
Yeah.
did transfer at some point.
I think they've streamlined the process somewhat from where it was before. But listen, I've been waiting like 5 months now and getting my Coinbase account approved.
Oh,
So
that's right.
I'm
Yes.
still waiting to get in on this. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But never mind. Oh well, two other quick bits of news then, just or two other quick topics, I guess, to round out the show. Since we're approaching our magic hour again, as we usually did, think, oh, we've nothing to talk about. We're going to struggle to fill an hour, and here we are.
Yes.
Which one will I go with first? We'll go with the national first. So, of course, the National Sports Card Collectors Convention. If I've given it its full correct title, I'm not sure I have. It's happening this week in Chicago, Illinois, happening from Thursday through Sunday, I think it is. Yeah, obviously it got binned last year thanks to COVID. It's on this year. Whether or not that's a good idea, I'll let you decide for yourself. Obviously, it's going to be very well attended. Lots of people talking about it. Lots of people excited to be going, getting back out there, getting back to a card show again, getting back to a large community event again. And yeah, happening this week. Not really too much news about it yet. No scandal or gossip. I'm sure the scandal or gossip will come out over on Twitter over the weekend. So we may have some stories, some war stories that we've already heard second or third hand from the National on the show next week. But yeah, I guess overall nice to see large card conventions coming back again. As we come out of what my employer refers to as the COVID coma. I don't know if anybody else calls it that, but my employer calls it that. So yeah, and of course we're harbouring ambitions, hopefully, of being able to make it out for the show next year as well, which would be kind of cool.
I think about it because I know there's a lot of Project 2020 and Project 70 artists that are out there signing autographs and the cards out there. You know what? Imagine the parties after those. Those guys are gonna party hard. You know they are. Like,
Yeah,
they're gonna all
that's
get
true.
together
Yeah.
and talk shit about tops and how they're getting screwed and just get absolutely hammered.
We've got a year to infiltrate that, and when we can rock up next year with our hard seltzers and our kilts on and see how many parties we can get invited to.
Oh man, all of the parties. What are you talking about? Like,
I imagine card convention after parties are kind of interesting.
depends on who you're hanging out with. Like I said, like 'cause if we rock up in kilts and there's Hall of Famers signing there, like I said, we might be hanging out with Hall of Famers.
Yeah, that's true, man. Yeah, there's not going to be too many other people walking about in kilts, that's for sure.
Exactly. So we'll stick out like sore thumbs, anyways.
Yeah, stick out like something. Oh, I've missed a bunch of comments because the Facebook stuff was failing all over the place. Let me quickly go back to the comments.
All right, I'll pull up the comments.
Yeah, Laura was saying, Laura over on Facebook saying she sold one of her Star Wars like bunt cards. There's a top Star Wars app as well, which I'm quite enjoying. She sold one on there for £25.
Hey, all right.
There you go. See, there's money in everything, right? It's crazy.
You know what? I have I play Star Wars. Well, I don't. Like I said, I don't know. Like there seems no point in Star Wars. Well, So Laura, tell us what the point is, because I've been playing it for like a month and I've just kind of given up because I don't seem to really be doing anything.
You've not filled out the 4,000 card base set yet, however it is. It's
I've kind of given up.
Wars one's insane.
Yeah, you know what I do? I play the one where you try to win the compression chamber, Darth Vader, and
Oh,
one in a million shot.
Yeah, so do
Yeah.
I. I do that as well.
It's like,
It's only $1,000 a pack. It's like, oh, you need to buy 4 packs. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna buy 4 packs.
yeah, I was doing the same thing like you, like that, and it's just like, if I get it, I get it. You know what? I tried to trade with people with that. No one's got it. Everyone's got locked down.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think if you look at the print run on the card, I think it's like 50 something just now.
It was at 69, 70
was it?
last time.
Okay, there you
Yeah.
go.
So yes, because I'm always like, someone's gonna have it. I just want to see it. That's what it is there.
Yeah.
But I imagine it's
imagine
offers.
everyone's got it locked. Yeah.
yeah. You get it, you lock it, or you sold it. I think I even tried looking at eBay for it, but it's not there.
No. Cool. Last but by no means least, and this could be fairly. I mean, this has ramifications not just in card collecting, but Cleveland. We're off to sunny Cleveland. So this week it was announced that the Cleveland Indians will no longer be called the Cleveland Indians, and from we believe next year, from the start of the season next year, the Cleveland baseball team will be the Cleveland Guardians. So this is the last year most likely the last year you'll be able to get your hands on Cleveland Indians baseball cards, and not just baseball cards, but Cleveland Indians merchandise in general. I mean, obviously they got rid of Chief Wahoo, right, a couple of years ago.
Chief Wahoo's been gone for like 2 years now.
Yeah, and now the full Indians branding is being replaced. So yeah, that'd be kind of interesting to see if there's a rush on Cleveland Indians stuff. I mean, there will be, because there always is when things like this happen.
So you can still buy Chief Wahoo, but you can only buy it in Cleveland.
Is that right?
Yes, because it's a
strange one.
well, it's still part of the heritage of the team. So it's not like it's for a Clevelander, it's still a proud heritage, regardless of how you look at it. There, it's been a century of the Cleveland Indians. So you could still buy that there.
Yeah, I was going to say we won't get into the whole reasoning behind it, because that's just a big old kettle of wasps. But
that's our other podcast, right?
There's plenty of other people on the internet who will talk at great length about symbolism and goodness knows whatever else. The name of the team is changing for whatever reason. So yeah, this will be the last year of Cleveland Indian baseball cards. So we put you on the spot. Put myself on the spot, because I should probably answer this question as well. Iconic Cleveland Indians baseball card. What comes to mind?
Oh gosh.
Other than anything to do with Major League, because that doesn't count.
I would say the one that sticks out to me, 1987, Corey Snyder, Topps rookie card. No, not rookie card, but Topps All-Star, all-rookie team card.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, because that was probably one of the first times that I can think of the Indians cards that stick out to me. Because it's an 86 Topps. Like I said, it's iconic by the logo there. But again, like the 86 Topps, only card you were buying there is Joe Carter. And the only reason you're buying Joe Carter is because you get a walk-off, home run for the Blue Jays.
That's right, yeah, that iconic spot. I've been there, I've been to that spot. I got shouted at by a security guard. There you go, that's interesting.
What are you doing to get shouted at by a security guard?
So I went to a Toronto Argonauts game when they still played at the Rogers Centre, and so of course they had the field and everything set up for CFL. And it was the last game of the season, so they let us down on the field. So we went down the field, and of course myself and our mutual friend Nick went looking for the Joe Carter spot, and it was like in a bit where we shouldn't have been, and we sort of might have climbed over a rope to get to it and stuff. And it was like, oh, here it is. And then we're like, whoa, what are you guys doing back here? Like, mine.
You didn't try to bribe the guy with like Timbits?
No,
maple syrup.
No, I was all out of maple syrup that day.
Just keep it in your pockets. You never know.
Yeah, there's a fun story from one of our trips to Toronto. But yeah, it was pretty fun. Also in that Toronto Argonauts game, we saw a guy at halftime kick a series of field goals. So he started from like 20 meters or yards, whatever it is they use in Canada, and progressively went back from the halfway line. And for each kick he made, it was a different prize. So like at 20 meters, it was like, I don't know, a case of Molson Light or something. But and the prize for kicking from the halfway line was $1 million. So he stepped up at the 20 and missed, stepped up at the 30, missed, stepped up at the 40 and missed, and then they went to a commercial break for the telly. So of course the place is going absolutely crazy, egging this guy on. He goes to the halfway line, absolutely drains it. I think the thing was still gaining height when it went through for the $1 million. Missed everything and kicked the $1 million field goal. It was an amazing moment. It was one of the craziest moments I've ever experienced at a live sporting event. And it wasn't even that full, but roof closed in the Rogers Centre, and the place just went crazy when he kicked that field goal. You can find it on the internet. Go look it up on YouTube. Toronto Argonauts like $1 million halftime field goal or something, and you'll see it. It's incredible. That was a fun story.
I remember you guys talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we went drinking somewhere, and you guys went to the Argonauts game.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then you guys came back and I can't remember what we were doing. It was the wedding trip, so yeah. So I assumed that we were drinking heavily. So
most likely.
Most likely, yes, because we had to leave Welland early and go into Toronto.
That's right. Yeah, good old Welland. I miss that place, Glenn's chimed in with his favourite Indians card. I was hoping he would. I didn't want to put him on the spot because I didn't know if he was still in the chat. So Glenn's saying that 1968 T, so Topps, I'm assuming, Norm Cash. The card says Detroit, but the photo on the card, he's wearing an Indians cap. So there you go. There's one to look out for. It probably means that the Francisco Lindor rookie card would be like the last kind of big ticket card to come out of Cleveland as well.
Probably like that.
I
Oh,
can't think of anybody newer than that that's kind of on that path for Cleveland.
Shane Bieber.
Possibly. I know
Yeah,
I know I'm laughing. I just laugh when I hear the name.
exactly. Yeah, and then and if you're an Indians fan, you're probably saying Jose Ramirez.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
You
You're
know,
right
I
on.
said,
I don't know my Cleveland Indians quite clearly.
but that's it. I mean, it's like Edgar Martinez. Everyone's like, oh yeah, like Edgar, he's a great guy, you know, like that there. But an American fan, you're like, yeah, hell yeah, I want his stuff. Whereas like Jose Ramirez reminds you of that. It's like, oh yeah, he's a great player. No problem out there. But you're not buying a Jose Ramirez anything.
No, that's very true. That's very true. So yeah, I guess the end of an era then with the Cleveland Indians and what it means for their cards and their merch in general.
More importantly, do you like their logo?
Do you know what? I haven't seen it, so I'm going to look it up now.
All right. So I like their logo. Like I said, like you had to brand it. You had to go figure it all out. I like the kind of winged baseball thing.
Oh yeah, I do see it now. What? I do kind of like it because I sort of like the architecture of the thing that it's based on. Like the Guardian, I think is the Guardian sits
the Guardian of the bridge.
The bridge, yeah.
So like I said, like I like it. You know that there's I like the design. They've kind of stuck with it. It wasn't gonna be a winner or a loser for this, regardless. You're never gonna have everyone happy. But the big news out of this, they announced the team was the Cleveland Guardians. There's a men's roller derby team
called the Cleveland Guardians, and they're going to make cash money.
Yeah, so I'm assuming they're going to get a nice payout because they own the website name and the Twitter handle and that. So I'm guessing they're probably already in negotiations before they decide to call themselves the Cleveland Guardians. But
you'd like to think that's like day one of like the marketing when they're all sitting around in the room and they're wanting to do their blue sky thinking and they come up with a name. Sure, the first thing you do is go, right, let's Google this. Just in case.
It's like, I mean, the video is great. It's like, oh yeah, we got Tom Hanks do I did it. We got the Black Keys do the music. Yeah, great. This is gonna work. We're gonna did anyone check the domain name?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's like you say, you know it's already been done, right? But yeah. It's kind of funny they didn't actually take care of that before it came out because that story's kind of clouded over it, I guess. But
to be fair, they probably did it to keep things under wraps. Like they said, that I guarantee, like in a week's time, they'll be changed over and whatnot. Because
exactly. Because a men's roller derby team suddenly changes its name and go, why the hell have you done that? I'm like, oh, we can't tell you.
Yeah, I mean, they did a great job. I mean, nothing leaked. I didn't see anything, and I scour that stuff for uniform information and jersey information, and nothing leaked from that. It was complete supplies. Now I don't know if that's because we're in the UK or not, but even so, you usually normally get somebody to say, "All right, that's it." And even the guy that runs the Indians account here is already changed it to the Guardians. So
is that right? Well,
yeah, I thought about being a jerk and grabbing the Twitter handle from it.
There you go. The new team brand was selected from a list of 1,200, and it's the fifth. Oh, that's a different team. Oh, I thought they'd given a list of the ones that they almost picked but didn't, but they haven't. I was trying to find out who the agency was that did the design on it, but because I'm on Adweek, which is one of the reasons that's piqued my interest. But
so I'm
trying to find out who it was that did it, but I'm sure we'll find out. I still have to get somebody from Brandios, whatever they're called. I'd love to get
Brandios or whatever this.
I'd love to get somebody on from them. That'd be properly interesting.
Exactly. That's why I was so excited to have the Todd Father on.
Yeah, I've still got that. I missed that one.
Yeah.
Two crackers that I've missed. You know what I mean?
So, who do we want? So yeah, we speaking of that, we do have some guests coming up. We're having
we do.
Yes, yeah, they're in the works. I can't remember who said that. A couple of Topps artists are definitely interested. We just haven't been able to find time, and it's a national. So when the national's over, people can take a bit of a break and a breather, and we'll have a chance to go and do a few more things. Yeah,
that's a really good point. Yeah, we just have a list of people who want to reach out and speak to as well. So. No, I can't find who it was that did the design, but never mind, I'll figure that out. So yeah, good luck to Cleveland with the new name. Like I say, the new logo is pretty cool. I kind of like the G with the wings, that is pretty sweet. And
I'd buy that in a hat. I'd absolutely buy that in a hat.
Oh yeah. Hopefully they come up with some cool, I'm sure they'll come up with some pretty cool iterations of that as well. And yeah, I've always kind of liked the Indians color scheme as well. The dark blue with the red and the white is pretty cool. It's very classic. So looking forward to see what they come out with. And yeah, we'll get your Cleveland Guardians hats here.
Yes, exactly. So
fantastic. All right. Well, we managed to make it through another hour, just a shade over an hour, with a couple of minor technical issues in the midst of it. So, yeah, if you're still with us, thanks very much for watching along live, commenting along. I know Glenn and Laura at least have been commenting along and watching with us, so thanks very much. As usual, this episode will be available as a podcast from Wednesday night at 9 p.m. UK, as long as I remember to do it. So I'm going to do it tonight because it's 1:15 my bedtime. And yeah, we'll be back next week. I don't think we've got a guest lined up at the moment for next week, so I'm sure it'll just be Jason and I. We'll try and find some.
We will do the update on the national stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll do national, and then we'll try to bring someone on there. Just because we've had so much time off, and it's still summer break for us, and we're at the halfway point of summer break.
Yeah, speak for yourself. We've only got 3 weeks left. Get out of here.
Yeah. 3 weeks left. Yeah, we talk about it.
3 weeks. Yep. This week, next week, the week after, and then they're back to school on the 17th, Tuesday the 17th. Get out my house.
It is 3 weeks. 3 weeks tomorrow.
3 weeks tomorrow. Yep, there we go. We're on the countdown now.
Oh, I'm making another hard seltzer to celebrate.
That's it, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go and dig one out the fridge now.
3 weeks left. Yeah, and then basically, and when school starts and there's a routine back for us, and we don't have to entertain kids all day long, we can start bringing our guests out.
Yeah, so. It makes these things easier. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, as always, guys, really appreciate everyone who takes the time to comment and say hello. It's always nice to connect with everybody and actually put like names to the faces and Twitter handles and all that. And
yeah, exactly.
Always appreciate that. So, and hopefully things are getting better and we can have a meetup sometime soon. I can think of nothing better than hanging out with all you guys and like having a barbecue. That sounds awesome.
Or something, yeah. Get some good food, some good hard seltzers, and some baseball cards.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, you know what? Like you're up in Aberdeen, you can even talk to Brewdog.
That's it. They're not far. They're only like a 15-minute drive from my house. So.
Exactly. You can say, hey, you know what? We'll push your hard seltzer. Like I said, give us a couple cases.
A couple? Jesus, I'd do it for less than that.
I mean, we got to negotiate high and then aim low.
Oh, is that how it works? Oh, damn it! That's why I'm not in sales. You see.
Exactly. So we just sit the whole time like that, you know, or you know, we need like one of those helmets you put on both sides.
Yeah. That sounds pretty good. I'll get on that. I'll get speaking to Brewdog. All right, awesome. Once again, thanks very much, everybody. Catch the podcast from Wednesday 9 p.m. If not, we will see you again live next Monday night. At 9 p.m. UK time, and Jason and I will be back, like I say, covering the national and probably a few other things as well. Until then, stay safe, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Thanks again, Jason. I'll let you sign off for us tonight.
All right, always a pleasure, Graham. It was great seeing you last weekend, and for everyone there. Oh, we got a couple of and Glenn said he'd be there. Absolutely, Glenn. We would expect you there, and we can all tell some great stories. And I'll bring some whiskey here and to go with that hard seltzer. So, anyways, guys, have a good one. We'll see y'all next week.
Excellent. Take care.
My dad's make it hurt. These my dollars make it hurt.